Why, hello there, and welcome back to, well, my channel. I am Baku the Fool here, and we are back with Flowstone Saga. Now, it's been a little bit of time since I last played. I've been a little busy with work, honestly. But I figured I finally got a chance today and haven't streamed in over a week. Maybe I should fix that, you know. I've been having an urge to play Tetris, so why ignore that urge? Tetris is here, I gotta play Tetris. I just wanted this for the, just for the music. Intro music, I mean, it's nice and all, right? And besides, a little warm-up will do me some good, right? So, not a lot has actually been happening since last time we played, because we did, a lot of side quests, I think it was. The last side quest I remember was the band. I think that was right, anyways. But that was interesting. We've also... There was story progress, right? I think there was story. Yes. My memory's like a little goldfish freaking right now. Happens if I take a freaking week off and yeah. Oh well. That being said, I'm here now, and which I'm hoping that, as you can tell by the name of this episode, that we actually make story progress. I mean, after all, the name of this episode is about pirates, so I'm like, there has to be pirates, right? I mean, we already know... God, I am horrible with names. Why can't I remember the female pirate's name? You guys know, please let me know, because forgetting is one of my specialties that I always tell people. On here. This was just made for the intro music anyways. Which... I said last time, I had to do this a couple times in order to, get the materials I need, and... to find a couple of times. Please. Find a couple of times. You can cheat as whatever. Pirate Girl. Oh, there we go. Vivian, thank you. That was the name I was trying to remember. Hello there, the Great the Mighty. But yeah, I decided to just do a little bit of off-screen farming, as people like say. Now, one day I was like, you know what? I feel like playing Tetris. I did this stuff for about 20 or so minutes because I just wanted to play Tetris. It wasn't that long, guys, I promise, besides the one you saw right here. I haven't done anything else. Like, if I really, really want to, I could be like, oh hey, look at all these materials I have. You want to give me more stuff, like pumpkins, apples, and stuff like that? I mean, I have plenty of materials to do, so I don't need to, but I did learn something. These frog spirits. Upgrading them is more expensive tonight. Now, do you notice in the bottom right corner, it says 15 flow essence needed. This isn't necessary. It's not necessary to do the side quest stuff like that, but otherwise, you can't upgrade your frogs. They could be even stronger and whatnot. Yeah, I was like, that is actually something interesting. Let's just bring down 40, 25, 10, 995, and there we go. Increased damage from match heart crystals, so yeah. That's the thing, so it's actually kind of important that we actually do that. Okay, so let's talk to you, because we got the materials you need. I got this autograph for you! What? Your ears still ringing? What? Oh, no. I was just confused and excited. Where's this autograph from? Long story. A monster band was practicing down there. Just remember that they make it big. I heard them first. You got 500 experience for that. Huzzah! I actually did like that band, mainly because of the slime. Not sure why the slime, but I just liked voicing the slime. I think there was one more side quest I need to talk to someone about. New stuff is never new. We know that. But either way, how to tell, let's go back to the map. I mean, there's a main story here, so I guess that was the only side quest actually needed. Definitely need to make. We need to actually make some story progress. Well, let's talk to Alistair. I swear, we're going to make story progress one way or another. I was looking at my screen, my stream, and I was like, do I need to make the game a little bit bigger? It feels a little bit off, but then on my screen, it's big as well with the bars and top and bottom. Like, this is me double checking myself because I didn't do it. I didn't think of that earlier because before I streamed, everything was nice and good. Last time I was using a smaller monitor, and now this is a bigger one. So now I'm just overthinking. I'm like, nope. Let's continue streaming. I got Mariah who waited like a week or two for me to actually continue this game. A lot of times when I play a game, I finish the game in 1 month's time. It had been almost 1 month since I last played. I mean, since the beginning of this game I played. But I'll check it out really fast. So the game came out on September 26th. Today it's October 14th. Yeah, that definitely says something. Oh well. I can't tell because it's pixel. But full screen does make it a tad blurry. Windows mode seems fine though. Alright, well then, if it seems fine, I'll keep it how it is. I might fix it later. I don't want to do a mid-stream because I only have a certain amount of time I can stream, and today I feel like I can just fine. Ah, Marai! Oh, what voice to give you? Also, can you make the mic a bit higher? Otherwise you sound voice on. Hey, let me ahead. Luckily, this game, you know, is fine with me all tapping out and the music still. Alright, I increased it by like 0.2 decibels, so I hope that actually helps out a bit more. I mean, I haven't really changed the settings on my mic since I got the new one from last episode, so hey, if it's too loud or too quiet, just let me know. It's easy enough for me to fix. Perfect. Ah, hell yeah, first try. First try every time. Ah, Mariah, maybe you would know something about this. Some of the villagers report a strange young girl roaming around the outside. Young girl, I think it's Vivian. No, it didn't say the name, so some young girl roaming out the outskirts of the village. You spend a lot of your time out there. Or did anyone else? You know anything about this? I think I might. Do you know when she was last seen? Aside from her, she was seen near the rear gate. That's something we should be concerned of? All depends on whether she's alone or not. Look, leave it to me. I'll go check it out. If she sees me alone, she probably won't run away. Alright, but if you need any help, holler loud enough for someone to hear and we'll come running. We'll try doing it all by yourself. Like last time. When you get away half our food, which put us really in a pinch. But then you got that magical farm which grows food really fast, so we're not in a pinch anymore. But still, at the time we were in a pinch because we didn't know what to do. But don't do it by yourself. That's the point, okay? Doesn't matter if you fix the problem, don't do it by yourself. Yeah, sure. Here we go, we're looking for Vivian. See? This is why I asked for her name earlier, because I knew we would need her. Vivian, there you are. I had no idea it was you were talking about. Two female voice, oh, Vivian gets a normal voice. Hey, what are you doing out here? Are those two bullies bothering you again? Oh no, they've been keeping their distance ever since you put them in their plate. Quite fun. You gotta use those bombs again sometime. That's not why I came. I'm here because I know I swapped the words around, but it still makes sense to me, okay? That. That's something could alert anyone from here to the ocean. Don't worry, I know just the thing. I got so much food on me. Would you like some bananas, apples, or what? I got carrots. I got plenty of choices. Just wait here. I'll be back with some snacks. If you're lucky, I might find some watermelon, or some kiwi, or strawberries. Yeah, I getcha. I'll try to lay low until you get back. Just maybe hurry. Yeah, no worries, Vivian. I'll get you some food. Getting her some food. Now we got some ale as well. Not bad, right? Huntin makes the best foods for miles. And that's not just because there's no other restaurant nearby either. I mean, we did get now his freaking big restaurant, which is, very helpful. I mean, one for food that people never had before. Expert chef. You have to have a chef in the village, otherwise your food just tastes bland, no one knows how to season it, and then first time you eat some real food, real seasoned food, that is life-changing. I tell you that. Anyways, this is delicious. I can't remember the last time I had food this tasty. Are you sure I can have it? Case in point, right there. You have delicious food in front of you, someone gave it to you. You wonder if you can eat it, if you're allowed to eat it. It's just that stuff like that doesn't happen every day, and just once you have really good food, it's hard to go back to the not so good food. I mean, you can, it just feels like you get a craving for something. Like, I don't really eat much sweets in general, so I'm like, sometimes I get a craving like, ooh, sounds nice. Ice cream sounds nice. This sounds nice, but eventually my craving just sits here and I forget about it, but I have it. Oh, it hits so hard. Of course, I got you covered. I'll even go back for a second if you need it. Thank you. And if you think it's good, just wait you try it with cheese. You have cheese. Yep, any kind of cheese you want. We got hard cheese, soft cheese, goat cheese, cow cheese, you name it, I probably already ate it. Swiss cheese, American cheese. Wait, is America in here? So is American cheese actually a thing? Oh, well, we got mozzarella, we got provolone. Okay, I got it. Swimming on this cheese, I swear. You have cheese no one but me likes. You just feed it to the birds. No, why? No one likes blue cheese. Also, no. I don't like blue cheese. I don't think you know how good you got it, Maria. Huh? I've seen countless men and women on my ship club each other over the head for that smelly stuff. That's one thing food does for you. You're talking about tossing it to the birds? What the hell are you thinking? Yeah, pepper jack cheese, jalapeno cheese, Cheetos. Cheetos. I'm sorry, I can't put Cheetos in the same category. No, I'm sorry. I'm pretending I did not say the word Cheeto. Sorry. Yes. Oh, it's okay. You'd be the one apologizing. We're very isolated here. We only have each other, but we're lucky that we got the skills and resources to secure food. Could you imagine? Something as small as a piece of cheese making a person angry? That's how it is at sea. Again, when you have good food and there's only some limit of it, people fight over who gets to eat it. Like, are you the type of person who, when you have a meal, you eat the thing you enjoy the most first, or do you save it for last? That is a big question. Me personally, I just get the veggies out of the way so I can enjoy everything else. I'm like, okay, veggies gone, that's probably the thing I like the least. I mean, it's still enjoyable, so let me just go into, let's see, do I want to go for protein? Do I want to go for my pain? What do I feel like? It all depends on the meal, but veggies go first. I don't have to worry about them at the end, because if they're at the end, it's sort of depressing. For agriculture, no animals, no place to call your own. That's what pirates about. You live off the ocean and you die by the ocean. Living on a boat sounds tough. It definitely is. Why? You're not thinking of running away with us, aren't you? Won't you miss home? I wouldn't go that far, it's just... Well, I'm sure you got on many more adventures than I have. The island is the closest thing I have to a home. Being a pirate isn't a choice, at least not for most of us. I like to eat a little bit of everything together. Hello there, Lava Dreamer. That is a choice. Eating a little bit of everything together. Okay, a little bit of protein, a little bit of green, a little bit of veggies, whatnot. Get it all mixed up so your different flavor profile tastes like... Ooh, each to their own. One tells you about the month at sea, the day-to-day labor, the fearsome storms, the Republic breathing down your neck. But I guess it's exciting in a twisted sort of way. When you do find treasure, or beat down your enemies, or escape with only your sword and crew at your side, you do feel something. That freaking adrenaline rush. It's something that people get addicted to. Something that pushes you to work even harder the next day. So, I think I wish that life on. Oh, how'd you join up then? You mentioned most pirates weren't by choice, right? Yeah. For me, it's either a life on the boat, a life on board the Tusk. Yeah. Sorry. I shouldn't have asked. Just apologize. It's just not something I'm used to talking about with others. Talk about my past. I usually like to think of the good time. Captain. Need me. With me. A complete landlubber with no sense of direction or talent with a sword. He's coming. Was at the lowest point of my lost. He treated me no different than any of his crew. He accepted me despite so much hesitation from the others. He gave me something to live for after losing everything. Thank you. That sounds admirable. Not at all what I imagined concerning your other crewmates. Trust me, he's not what the rumors make him out to. He's no cruel, peg-legged, parrot-wearing scoundrel with no humanity in his heart. But God, did he love to swear? But he doesn't swear. Strange thing that Captain knew. I mean, sure, he's thrown some traitors overboard, and there was one time he had a parrot. But he's not what you think at all. Being a pirate is one thing, but the captain of the crew is an entirely different story. Every major decision is his alone. Every decision he makes affects us all. So many lives in his hand, any of us could disappear after one wrong move. I don't think either of us would make choices as hard as he has. Might be right. If I ever had to make choices that hard, I don't remember. Huh? What do you mean? Washed up on shore here a year ago. Clearly unconscious. I have no memory of anything that came before. That's my name. I was out for days. First thing I recalled was seeing Sid's frowning face, looking down at me sternly. Apparently the first one to find me. Sid? Is he your village leader? Oh, he's your village leader, right? Yeah, he is. He's stern, and he uses a lot of big words that most people don't understand. But he's really kind once you get to know him. I don't know where I'd be if it hadn't been for him. He was the first to accept me. An outsider. I couldn't be more thankful. Sounds like the captain. I was just thinking the same thing. Bother you? What bother me? Not remembering anything? Tetris in my RPG more likely than you think. Hello there, say 50. Yeah, I know it says channel, but that's what it says on screen. I'm reading it. I don't think so. It's always in the back of my mind. Complicated. I try not to dwell on things I can't remember. I'm not actively looking for answers either. I think I'm just at time. Maybe it will come to me on its own. I can't believe you got just like me. I trusted you. I have to do it at least once, okay? I have to. Otherwise, it doesn't feel right. Chad bullies the streamer. The streamer bullies the chat back. That's how it goes. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know. By like, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, so you can tell other people how wrong I am. Curse you, son of an inevitable betrayal. Oh well. Hey, it happens to everyone, whether you're prepared for it or not. But there's also the people who didn't trust me right away. Villagers are very nice once you get to know them, but since I got these powers, I'm reminded that our histories are not the same at all. I think what kind of person I used to be. Maybe I was like I am. Maybe one heartless. You're right to be wary. Sorry to hear all that. I can't imagine what it'd be like not knowing who you are. Not all that bad. They warmed up to me eventually, and I know that the world can be messed up sometimes. So I don't hold it against them. But hey, being another misfit like you makes me feel like I belong even more. Misfits have to stick together. No, you don't remember anything. You could have been a pirate. You could have been a captain. You could have got marooned on the ship because the freaking Republic was after you, and your ship went down. And then you were on a piece of driftwood hanging on for dear life. But as you fade into consciousness, you just let go, and the ocean just shifts you right onto the shore. No memory at all. But that's just, you know, you going crazy. That's probably not actually what happened. You really think so? I don't know for sure. Why not come check out the ship sometime? Maybe stepping on board will unlock memories of your swashbuckling past. Tempting. Wait, so you guys set a camp on our island? Yep. We made landfall by the eastern shores. It's only until we get the supplies we need to set sail once more. I promise your villagers won't see us. No plans to attack the storage again? Nope. Captain would never order us to steal from the same place twice. And we only did that out of pure necessity. Word for it. But the other two, they seem like the people who go against that trust and come here for revenge to try to beat me up and steal even more food. That probably won't happen, right? Appreciate that. Anyways, time for me to go back. I'm supposed to be scavenging and I have nothing to show for it. Thanks again for the meal. I'm going to repay you for all of this. Of course, and hey, repay me by taking me to meet your captain sometime. I need his permission if I'm going to step deck and regain my pirate-y pass. Is that how you spell pirate-y? Pirate-y, whatever? I don't know. English is a very confusing language that I don't even understand, and that's the only language I speak. Will do, and I'd love to meet Sid as well. Maybe again tomorrow. Properly introduce myself and apologize. Yeah, I'll let him know. I'm sure he'll love to meet you. I mean, she's a sweet girl who just got stuck in the wrong crew. The captain is a good person who looks after her. Just that everyone else is just not in the same wavelength to say. Wonder if I made the right choice going to see Murai. Sure of it now when I left, but now it's over. Boy, girl, where have you been? Huh? On deck. Well, what do you want from me? Hey, you. Yeah, you show some respect when the first mate calls your name. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Call me mate, not sir. I didn't see you in the mess hall. Come grub time. What's the deal? Oh, I'm not feeling hungry today, that's all. I figured someone else could take my share this time. Well, ain't that sweet of you. Next time you ain't gonna eat, you'll make sure I know about it. Captain orders that everyone eats. This scrawny pirate's not going to last long in the fight. I could probably do that better. You know what? I'm going to do a super duper. That was just for me, just for fun. Won't actually be like that again, I promise. You're right, sir. I mean, mate. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Well, we don't want nothing to go waste. Your food's for the cook. Cold. I gotta go over there and figure out who to give it to. That's alright, sir. Better get back to work. Wait just a minute. Huh? Yes, sir? Mate? You're hiding something, I can smell it. Why aren't you hungry? Sit to me. Pirate has to eat their grub, especially their orange. We don't want no scurvy on the ship. Yes, exactly. Eat your fruit and vegetables. Scurvy, oh god. That's just horrible. Oranges are great. I personally prefer mandarins, but oranges are good as well. You've been eating behind your backs? You got a stash of food you hiding from the crew? What? I wouldn't. Don't parry that knuckle dragger Vaughn. You all came out here first. You didn't go stash any of that food you snatched from the locals now, did you? No, mate. See? The talk around here is that you've been back to the village. Heard say you've been making friends outside the crew. That's where you've been, chilling up with your new friends, getting your feet under the tables, eating without the rest of us, rest of the Tusk. And well, that's it. Vivi's been down to the village, breaking bread with the peasants. You tell me we were set up by Cap here, Vivi? What you do? Set us for a wheel of cheese? It's not like that. Shut up, girl. You gotta warn we're coming. Now you got the crew's blood on your hands, and we ain't even made our move yet. The captain wants to rout the village again, but crew's gotta eat, and Terry said they got plenty to spare. But you already know about that, don't you? Hey, you didn't hear this from Terry? You think she and that moron Vaughn could hide stuff from the first mate? He got a nose for sniffing out pirates. It was obvious they were up to something the moment they snuck back on board the first time you went down there. We had ourselves a little understanding, and they filled me in on all your adventures. Is spying on me? You're not as smart as you think you are, Div. Now you and me are going to have a chat with the captain about that village and that food they got. Was it planning on robbing the village at all? No, not yet. But I think the two of us are going to convince him what the right course of action is. Besides, those dirty villagers gotta have plenty of food to spare if they're willing to share it with the likes of you. Ah, this guy has a point, but he's doing definitely the pirate side of things, but things could definitely be a lot more civil, you know. Captain would probably just ask for anything that can be spared and whatnot. They could be in good terms, and you know, maybe they can help out the village a bit, and then they'd just be on their way up to the next island or whatever, you know. Like, other people have other things in mind, like stealing food. And Mariah said that, I mean, she thought this was going to happen, but she trusts her friend Vivian. She trusts her. So Vivian's trying to betray her. Right? Oh, sorry. Boy, girl, quit muttering to yourself and come along. The captain's waiting for us. Yes, sir. He just got a little spicy. Boy, Captain, sorry to bother you, but our scout just got back. You're going to want to hear what she has to say. Turns out the village that they on island. Turns out the village on this island is loaded. They got more food than they know what to do with. Really makes the blood boil hearing that with your belly grumbling. Eat that right, girl. Yeah. So I've been thinking, these people so much when we don't have hardly a loaf of bread that ain't moldy. Instead of scavenging for scraps out here in the middle of nowhere, how about we send a real raiding party, take whatever we need? I don't have a voice in mind for Boris. Voice, that voice. Oh god, I really need to try to invent some more voices. Yeah, I got nothing. You shouldn't be in such a rush to start a fight, Mr. Ondick. We have no quarrels with these people. Stealing from them would only help us in short term. The village of plenty may be willing to share with those they consider friends. Never underestimate the value of an ally, no matter how small they may be. Besides, once we've eaten our fill, we'll have a village of angry farmers baying for our blood. Aye, Captain, understood. But our scouts got more to report. Turns out the little raid on the storehouse didn't go to plan after all. Met some of the locals they did. Got their cloaks cleaned on and all. By a slip of the last it's yum. If you could believe it. What are you? It's true, Vivian? Speak up when the captain's talking to you! I was there, but Captain, one of the villagers, a girl named Marai, a strange power that I don't even think Zags have. They know about us, Captain. They already raised the fist to us. They'll do it again. We should strike first and hard. Let us strike while the iron's hot. Time to be on our side, Captain. I see. Well, they already view us as an enemy. There's not much we can do about it. I would like to avoid unnecessary bloodshed, Mr. Beck. The life of every crew member is at stake whenever we decide to attack the loneliest of villages. Yet, it's only a matter of time before our supplies dry up, along with our option. It's decided. I shall speak with these villagers. I will make my demands clear, Mr. Ondek. The consequences clearer. The fate will be in their hands. What say you, first mate? Aye, Captain! Cap? Ugh. Oi! No one said you could run your mouth, girl! Now off with thee! Captain just goes with Vivian, these so much clearer and whatnot. But now, will Vivian actually run back and warn Mirai what's going to happen? And then Sid's going to get angry and whatnot that the pirate went over there and they'll kidnap, well, maybe put her aside. Mirai would be like, no, she's a good one, she's on our side. And then it's a village defense against the pirates. Then the captain will try to be there, but the first hand is going to come with other people and probably attack from the back and, you know, do a pincer maneuver, and the captain will be mad and go crazy. Or I'm just thinking too far ahead of things which are not going to happen whatsoever. Captain, take great care to never lay a hand on her again. If you do, I will remove it permanently. Do I make myself clear? I, Captain. Man, he got scolded like he should have. And what do you know? We're back over here with Mirai and whatnot. You need to fear, our heroes here. And that she wants to buy some new gear, Nia. Yeah, you never have any new gear, really. Well, okay, never mind, you do have something new, but bugs are getting out of hand, but it'll do the trick against anything that dare fly in my face. Plus 30% damage to flying monsters? Yeah, I don't find flying monsters all that often. I think I'm seeing the other one first. No. I'm wondering who would buy this. Hey, look, a mighty mix! When Nando told me about superfoods, I didn't believe him, but if I take a sip of this, it feels like I could lift a bird grizzly above my head. Increase your attack for 30% for 30 seconds. Can be added to your flask, will not be consumed on use. If I ever used my flask! I mean, I know what puts in the bush, I think. I'm just gonna buy it and never use it. Yeah, your flask would not be used in these. Antidote. And big spender, spend at least 10,000 gold at Katie's shop. I'm a big spender for spending 10k. I gain more money than I thought. Oh, wait, can I talk with anyone? This rule? You know what, let's do Katie. No? No one else? I know time has passed. And Katie will be an interesting one to actually eat at the bistro with. Now it's just time to, you know, look around town and see if there's any quests. Oh yeah, you're the one who wanted something. I forgot. I'm sorry, Christy. I knew I had another quest to give to someone, but I forgot about this freaking ladder up here because for the longest time I couldn't go up here. So let's build your workshop. And by the power of Flowstone, there's a workshop. It makes no sense whatsoever. Workshop has been built. Okay, I'll admit it. You did that at least 20 minutes faster than it would have taken me. I respect the hustle! Hell yeah, make sure you always respect the hustle. I'm curious about the herb to spice ratio and Nago's signature dish. First I should stop by. Okay, for research, of course. And we talked to you before, but hey, my quest. I'm going to try not to spend all my time on side quests this time around, okay? We got a pirate invasion that's going to happen. I'll be prepared. Hey, Mirai, you are looking especially helpful today. Here it comes. You got it. I need some iron and fast. Now by iron, does she mean that she needs some iron like muscle? She needs to get some more muscle? Does she actually want some iron? You know, like protein? She wants to eat that protein to stay nice and fit for the iron, you know? actually need just regular iron, you know, make some. But your house is filled with iron. How can you possibly need more? I need to make a new barbell that's longer, to hold more weight. Sorry, horribly. Let me repeat it. I need to make a new barbell that is longer, to hold more weight. I still said that wrong. One more time, and for sure this is the last time I'm going to say it. I need to make a new barbell that's longer to hold more weights. There was a you know what? I said it 30 times. No more, no mas. What I have right now won't fit anymore. Come on, I'll make it worth your while. Some sort of explorer present for you. Well, I do like presents. I'll see what I can do. And look, I told you I did 20 minutes of this. I already have all this stuff. Yeah, there's enough here for barbells and some more plate. Thanks, Barai. 250 experience for doing nothing. And a crystallizer. Crystallizer. Amulet. Okay, I don't know what it is. I know I passed it up somewhere. Oh, here it is. I already had one before. Add 3 hard crystals to the board. Can be added to your flask, but not be consumed on. Wait, that's right in my flask. That you can actually mix up. Here, let me try this. Okay, and I got 2 things in the flask. Maybe that actually makes something nice and interesting. Yeah. But I'll let you can let me listen to music. Right, Sid, you have a story quest for me. You don't have anything new. I just was there. Yep. And that's of course the story mark. And do it, especially because I didn't spend much time on that side quest. Sid, there's something I need. I think you should talk. You should know. You have a minute? What might that be, miss? Were you perhaps planning on introducing me to your newfound friend? Vivian, she's her. You left a while ago, but I will introduce you to her next time, okay? Be sure to do that. I seem to recall cautiously cautioning you to avoid creating the perception that you are other to the villagers. Bringing in strangers to eat at our tables when you're already under a cloud for letting them take our food stocks is not helping your cause. Now, what was it that you wanted to talk about? Sound the alarms! Invaders are approaching! They're going to take our fish! But Vivi said they weren't! Is this the company your friends keep, Marai? And you did not think it was worth informing me? But pirates! Hurry, calm yourself. Hold on, can you confirm this? I mean, cutlasses, tattoos? Pirates seem like the right word. How many? How far? Give me the details, damn you! Oh god, it's Grim, he's going to come kill us all! There's no such thing as Captain Krim, Tyree, you fool! But pirates! Gone! Sound the alarm! Get any villagers who can't hold a weapon away to safety! Send everyone else to the gates. We shall meet them on their own terms. You heard them. I'm calling you, Gon. Take care of the villagers. Right, leave it to me. For someone who is lazy, he's actually doing his job pretty well. We will discuss this breach of trust later. For now, listen well to what I am about to say. We survived here because of the caution exercised with outsiders. It serves our needs. This is why we will first parley with these people, pirates or otherwise. I am the elder of this village, a representative of our entire community. All visitors will have the good manner to recognize the position I hold. If not, we shall learn more about them than they wish to expose. Make no mistake, this is my home, and if necessary, I will defend it to my last breath. No man shall take by force what I have endeavored to build here. It's fortunate that not all battles need to be won with brawn and mystic power. I'm not as helpless as you think, Mirai. I learned something today about using negotiation in place of combat. My mistake. I thought you were just acting tough in front of Gon. Your impudence will be undoing. That's the place. Might not look like much, but the Lord the good right for the taking. Oh, they're right there. I got 2 problems with what you just said. First of all, there's nothing here for any taking. Second, what do you mean we don't look like much? I take offense to that. The third, the girl we told you about. Watch yourself, she's tougher than she looks. She's the one, eh? Go ha ha! She got the fire of a crack in her eyes, I'll give her that. I'll show you scurvy dogs how to deal with troublemaker wenches like this. You, what is your name? Ah, these guys have basically the same voice I gave them! What's it to you, geezer? This is my village. You will address me with respect. What the hell is this? His turn expression. He reminds me of the captain. Enough of this. I don't care who you are. I'm going to teach you a lesson you won't forget. You had to go through me first. I'm giving you a chance to leave. Giving you a chance. Leave in peace or this wench will put you in your place. Chance, huh? I think my chance was a pipsqueak like her. Ah, yes. I gave the same voice to the annoying guys and now they're talking to each other. Been there, yes. It's a painful thing to do, which is why I didn't give Vivian the same voice I was giving Mariah. Well, I can avoid stuff like this. I failed horribly. But I knew this was going to happen. I failed, but hey, live with what the choices you make. Bring it on! Tetris fight! That's enough, Mr. On Deck. I will have order. On deck or off. Hey, something peaceful. Your business is with me. Stand down. Hey, Captain. A captain, are you, sir? And whose navy do you take commission? And to whom do I have the honor of speaking? Boris Krim, captain of the Scarlet Tusk. Krim is real. She was right. She was freaking right. I take no commission from any navy. Navy. Tusk and his crew are mine to command as I see fit. Krim. Yes, I am he, Captain Krim, tyrant of the Tazor Coast, the despot of the Desert Windale, villain of the Valgrind, and if you want to believe such stories, Eater of Souls. Call this Krim to my friend, Captain Cutlass to my enemy, and these wonderful men and women you see beside me are my crew. And what brings you all the way to our humble village, Captain? A throat? Interesting choice of words. My associate and I have come to parley with you. I have an offer you would do well not to refuse. You come all this way across the boundless oceans to bring us an offer? Why, it is an honor to be courted by such a famous man as yourself. Pray tell, what might you have to bring us offer us simple farmers? A new technique to help us better harvest our crops, perhaps? Some miraculous device whose pay to backbreaking work of irrigation? A pirate treasure you wish to bury on our island for a small fee? It's only such thing. We have a different conversation this would be. I'll ask no. Offer you the chance to save your people the agony of humiliation of a pirate pillage. Or we shall see what we shall have what we seek from you through foul or fair. Mr. Krim, you lay a bed of thorns in front of me. I am not a learned man, but I am long enough in tooth to recognize a threat when I hear one. Did your vocabulary, can you please? I'm not good with vocabulary, and I have to say the words as I'm reading it. You make me look stupid, which I am. Thank you for that, but I'm also a fool. You would have ransacked our village for everything we have and leave us with nothing but bruises and blood? For nothing in return, I presume? Ah ha ha ha! You learned enough. Yes, that's exactly right. Let me speak plainly. You will give us exactly half your food you have stored in your homes and barns. We shall spare you much pain and suffering. This is really testing your English skills. And here in high school, I had advanced English classes that taught me how to read better and stuff like that. And vocabulary is a big thing that they put an emphasis on. I mean, it's a good thing I'm good at forgetting because I forgot so much of that. Context clues and stuff like that I've learned, through all my years of high school. Dance classes and all, they will teach you different stuff, but actually speaking as you're reading it and you don't know what's going to be said next, now that itself is a challenge. Or you shall resist and we shall have punish you for it. Back off, boneheads! Ah, you must be the girl my crew spoke of. You told me you made quick work of them with some unusual powers. You have guts, but I have numbers. My men wish to enter your village by force. There are many more of us than there are of you. If I so order it, they will sweep you aside and take everything you have. I am not a man who spills blood so easily, nor am I a man who wishes ill on innocents. Therefore, I will give you an ultimatum to think of. Meet us here tomorrow with exactly half your food supplies. We shall spare you. And if we shall decide to ignore your demands, then I shall be forced to let my crew have their way. They are far less inclined to parley than I am. Indeed, my crew prefers to let their swords do the chattering. I'll give you until this time tomorrow to gather half of your food, of your supplies. The crew will arrive to collect it at that time. If it's not ready by then. Holy cow! He just one-punched that house and moved back in just half a second, pretty much, and completely destroyed. The legends about the stories about him was true, and all those titles. Damn. Have I made myself clear? Crud. I have known men like you before. Men like you who tear across the high seas, pitifully and plundering, taking from the hands of those who toil long and hard to eke out a simple life. You would have us cowered in our cottages, stuffing around in the dirt to feed you while you sit on your self-made thrones and lord over us? We shall not bow down to your demands, Curls. First, do not waste your time returning on the morrow. You shall find nothing here for you but a dribbling. Mr. Ondok, get the order to return to camp. We shall give this gentleman the opportunity to reconsider. That's it? We're leaving? What that old dog just said? We could lay waste to this place right now, Captain. Just give me the command, and me and my boys burn this place all down. That's enough. You will not disobey a direct order. Captain. I didn't quite hear you. Aye, Captain. I thought you said you were going to teach me about negotiation. Here in Ocean's End? But why? I thought you told Perry he was a myth. Well, I did. Haven't you heard many of Trader Quo's half-mad stories about that man? You would have believed the same. You have been hearing the tales of Krim's deed for years. That man is considered more dangerous, Murai. I do not for one moment trust him. If we were to give him half our supplies today, tomorrow we'll be back to take the rest. It will give him nothing! My thoughts exactly. It will seem that we must choose the path of violence. We have less than a day to prepare ourselves. We're going to need a plan, and a good one at that. And I mean, if the captain can break down that building in one punch, a wall, a defense buffer is not going to do much because he'll just knock it down and everyone will just raid right in. What kind of plan can you do unless you try to single-handedly do something more sneaky, like we have a whole day, so we strike at night and attack the enemy first? Would that be the best thing to actually do in this case? Because they outnumber them, and most of the villagers are non-fighters. Might have maybe like 3 or 4 fighters in that whole village, at most. And we know there's at least 6 of those pirate guys, including the captain. The numbers aren't adding up, and with their strength, the villagers are bound to lose unless they actually come up with some sort of plan. Instead, he'd be a smart one. A village elder. He's no commoner. Aye, Captain, what makes you think that? The way he speaks, the way he holds himself, the way his people look to him. And if I found him on a ship, I would have sworn he was a captain. But we saw no ships in bay. I think I just swapped those two people's voices. He did not. Beg your pardon, Captain, but what would a captain of any ship be doing out here, crawling around in the dirt with these peasants? I don't know. Perhaps you're right, Undok. Maybe it would have been... Perhaps I've been in the sea for that long. Maybe more time on the island's what we need. Let's see what awaits us tomorrow, eh? What does it matter? They give us what we need, we stay. Then we fight them, we cut them down, and the place is ours. Quite. Things have definitely escalated. But this is less than ideal. We need this guardhouse back in one piece, but even with Christine's help, there's no way I can rebuild it by tomorrow. Alright, could I talk you into... Think no more! I got it covered! Much appreciated, Mariah. I'll go join Sid and leave it to you. So I just gotta put it back together, which means I do this in the first try, one and done. Right then, let's see how this all fits together. This. And I messed it up. Not one and done. That. And there we go. First try was just a warm-up, okay? That didn't count. Hey, level up! Awesome, level 16! Oh, I have to do... And... Not using any powers, I mean... For block, I am really do too long. 4% damage for each pile in the Flowstone that is 5 tiles or more. I like to keep my thing low, but on these really hard fights, it's a good... Well, let's just go for defense. That's probably going to help me out longer in the long run. There we go, good as new. Oh no, it's Vivian. But Vivian's come to apologize for everything and might give us knowledge of what we can do. But Mariah is angry about this whole thing, but she's going to be at least willing to hear her out, okay? Vivian, you got some nerves of her showing up here. Sorry, this is all my fault. Damn straight it is. You lied to me, and that's what I've done for you. First mate, Ondok. He knew I'd be here. He snitched. He told him about you, the fight and the supplies. Then on deck, calling it different names, used that to make it seem like you were already against us. At the captain's ear, convinced him to come here and make that demand. Your captain's nothing but a thief and a bully. He's no better than your friends, Cherry and Van. What are you even going to do here, Vivian? You're not due to come here till tomorrow. Come to spy on us? No, I wasn't spying on you before. No. Help. Need help. Give me a break. I mean it. I didn't ask the captain to come here and make trouble. I don't want any of this. Can't be a part of their plan. I'm not going to fight alongside them. I won't just stand aside and let it happen. This is how I came to be a pirate, Mirai. My village was attacked just like yours will be. I won't ever forget that day. Ever since then, I lived aboard the Tusk. Every day, the crew treats me like dirt. All except the captain. Truth is, if it wasn't for him, I would have jumped ship long ago. And now, he's turned into the exact kind of person he said he always hated. Well, I'm not gonna be part of that. I'd rather stand against him than be part of that crew any longer, am I right? I'd rather be a villager again. Like you. It's not for me to decide, Vivian. There's way too much for me. If I take it to Sid, I don't know what to do. I guess she gets to meet Sid earlier than expected. Now, Mariah, can't you see your friend has made up her mind already? This might be the edge we need. Does that mean that you let me stay and help? You trust me? Trust you, no. But we can make use of you, I dare say. I understand. I want to stop the captain. I can't do this as a member of the crew. On deck won't let me near him. If I join you, maybe I can get through to him. I've been considering our options, and I believe our best course of action would be to even odds, as it were. We must reduce the number of pirates that reach the village gate. How do you plan to pull that off? I've consulted with Christine and Deja. Together we have devised a blueprint for a series of traps that should hinder enemies' progress. We rely on your powers to make all these pitfalls and stuff like that. But by the time they get to our village, it won't be a perfect shape and it will be easy pickings. Alright? Need you to get out there and offer whatever assistance you can. Gather the necessary materials and help convert them into whatever equipment needed. If ever there was a time to prove your powers worth to the village, it's now. You can count on me! What should I do? Mr. Sid? Why, how polite. You don't strike me as a pirate, young lady. You can start by answering some questions about this captain of yours, well, your crewmates. Any information you might be able to furnish us with respect to the combat's... long sentences, freaking Sid. Any information you might be able to furnish us with respect to the combat strategies and general capacities will most certainly aid us in our defense. And I know what you're saying, but stop using all these big and long words and sentences. It's not something I'm good at. Hey, I'm getting better at it each time, so you know what? No, Sid, keep it up. Keep it up. Will you do that? I'll do whatever I can, sir. Very good. You have my gratitude. But what does Christine need? Alright, I think we need a few barriers in the place to slow them down. Don't have much time, so whatever we do should be focused on redirecting them towards our exceptionally humane captured catapult. Exceptionally capture what? You lost me. It's a little something Deja and I have been working on. It's very impressive. You'll love it. Is this really the time to be so cryptic? Yeah, it's fine, I promise. Now let's see that wall. I have... Okay, one and done. I just went a little bit slower to make sure I got it done, first try. That's the way it should be. Magic powers activate! Hey, not bad. That's the worst wall I've ever seen any. Christine! Christine! I just made it appear from nowhere, without much effort, and that's what you say? Well, take it from here. Hagen looks like he could use a hand. Okay, Hagen, the wall's up. Are you going to dig some trenches? That's my first thought, but maybe we could do some pit trap. Trench would slow them down, but pit would take them forever to escape. If it's deep enough. The gal got high standards for structures. I mean, she works out, and she also creates and whatnot. I understand the high standards, but make them reasonable. Don't make it sound like my work is not worth it, okay? Yeah, good idea. Let's give it a shot. Hey, here. This should work. I know what to do, but I was doubting myself. So how would this look like a pitfall? You and I were born for this job, Marai. I had higher aspirations for my life than digging holes in the ground, but we are. Think of it as those most important holes you ever dug in your life. You have a great attitude about this. I mean, at least it's not like the movie Holes where you have to dig a hole which is like 6 feet by 6 feet every day, I think it is. And the logic behind that is to make people perform. That'll change you, but in fact there's a different thing for spoiling the movie. That old movie that I'm not going to spoil. Oh well, let's get to the next one. Okay, good, she didn't accidentally step in the... Oh, one and done. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, this goes here, yeah. So how does this one look? Does it look the same as the others? It looks, obvious. You're a real time saver, Marai, but I can handle the rest. I think Alistair wants to see you back before we head back. What's the size of your shovel? Okay, the size of the shovel. Okay, I said I'm good at forgetting. It's one of my specialties. It's almost time. We need to put plenty of rest before tomorrow. Yeah, it's starting to get dark out. How are you feeling? Contemplated. A lot going around in different ways, it seems. You're not nervous or anything? train daily in preparation for a battle such as this. I've noticed, but you dodged the question. Everyone has time and place. It's my time tomorrow. Then so be it. I have only a few regrets. We'll keep each other safe. We'll get back to town. I need to check in with Vivian. Alright, if that's what you say. You know, Spriggs, now that I'm getting the hang of my power, I think I could use them to squeeze a little more food into my flask, fitting these together my specialty. Congratulations! You may add additional ingredients into your flask, giving it even more beneficial effects in battle. Remember to use this battle by with the B button, swapping out the ingredients in the inventory page. I mean, I just added something to it, which I said I can add more. Can I not add more? Add. But it's not like I'm going to really use it anyway. But you have any side quests around somewhere? Main story about Vivian. I'm sorry. I can't talk to you right now, Vivian. I want to look around for any side quests. Oh, I want to go fishing, but I shouldn't go fishing. Things are serious right now, which is the perfect time to do side quests. I mean, as a person who plays video games and stuff like that, this is especially the best time to go side questing. Like, going back to villages that would take way too long, while the main story that it happened like the way it should be. Horrible things would happen. Nope. I guess it's actually time to worry. I can talk to people. Yeah, that's what I can do. I can talk to people. If I had more time, I'll dig an escape tunnel for everyone who can't stay and fight. The best I could do is use the mines to hide away until the storm blows over. Things are real scary right now, but I gotta be brave. If I'm not, then I'll just make Amara worry. To tell you how long I've been waiting for a chance to test the fruit of my training. A certain old timer has stopped me. I'll be leading the charge straight for their camp right now. Hey, I would believe that you with those muscles, ain't no one going to get in your way. It asked me to build something to defend the village, so I'm sketching some schematics. Don't worry, I have this done by morning. It's gonna be a doozy, so look forward to it. Oh god, I'm pulling an all-nighter to get the schematics done, and god. I feel for you. I have actually never done an all-nighter, and I don't want to. If would hate me for it. If I have to confirm if it's true, the end of Riverstone. Wanted. Nope. Not going to give them what they wanted. To come back one day for it, and then they'll demand the other half, and then we'll just be screwed over. Just sure, now's a good time to stop and chat with your good old pal Gone. My mind, but I guess you got more important things to do, right? Yeah, like touch it. But me, no, I deal in tools. I made a set of nails and fasteners, not suits of armors. If we had the time. We don't. Best I could do are basic repairs and some blades. I'm staying back with the others. About the rotten luck. I just got my bistro off the ground and now this. Murray, please, we're counting you. Don't let them take away this from me. Little cat. I wanted to, okay? I wanted to. Might be over here in the decorations, or because I just. Thank you for taking time to check on me, but alright. I had to stay strong. For the children's sake, don't worry about me now. Haven't talked to Sid. We haven't talked to Sid yet. And you. No, that looming sense of dread, not knowing what will bring tomorrow, really makes you think. Maybe these dull, boring days where watching the gates weren't so bad after all. I don't know why I'm giving you that voice. Half of these people get different voices every single episode. Keeps things interesting. There's no time to waste. We must make our preparations for tomorrow's time. We should go to the village outskirts. They could use your help. It won't let me do anything in the outskirts. I guess it gives me time to grind if I really want to, but hell. mandatory. Like, guys, Cruncher Sheet. Wonder if Grass Head Voice will make a grand return. you would recognize it, me. Grass Head Voice could have changed in time, and I haven't done it in such a long time. But hey, open new journey entry, Vivian! Hey Vivian, sorry I lashed out at you before. It's okay. Trust me, I expected myself to be in the situation here. I saw the defenses you all built. Everything just about ready. Yeah, as ready as they'll ever be. Hope it's enough to hold them off. This remind me of... I said anything. Hey, if you need to share something, go right ahead. Sprig tells me I'm a pretty good listener. If you need to get something off your chest, I'm right here for you. It's just... that your villagers all came together today. Reminds me a lot of life on the Tusk. And that's a part to keep the ship going. Whether skies or rain. We don't all get along, and some of us certainly hate each other, but we do our work. You should not offer that good old captain. The captain's not a bad man. The most dangerous man in the world. Same guy who I saw take a building down with a single fist. It wasn't always like this. Oh, yeah, I know there's so many stories of Captain Krim and his misdeeds, but I can tell you most of them are just that. Worries. If he's not that, it's not so bad. He's so ready to betray him. What does that say about him and his crew? Someone like you, so ready to flip sides. I know it looks bad. Being the man who saved my life and gave me purpose is a hard thing to defend. But you have to understand that he's just not himself. He really did rescue me. Rescued me when my home was under attack. The world is a cruel place away from us. Not many of us are as lucky as you. Most of the crew have trauma. If not for Captain Krim, so many of us would have been dead. Almost. We're more like a band of refugees than... Refugees from where exactly? The Republic of Banzakar, yeah. Nation of Vanark. Rule the earth and seas after all. Special crew or a band of wanted criminals in the Republic. Biggest band-aids on the captain's head. Why it's rare for us to make landfall. With no port to call home. Always on the move. When will we have to go ashore? Cause as much chaos as we can for the Republic officers. Steal their supplies? They can never keep up with us. It's what has kept us safe from them using... It's what has kept us safe from them for so long. The Republic is only a sanctuary to those born with wealth and status. The rest of us don't. This is why us refugees have chosen the life of a pirate. Despite the dangers, we just don't have a choice. Speak out against the Republic, sent to prison, the front lines of a never end. That's extreme. Speak against the government, you're treated as a criminal instantly, you go to prison, or you go and end your life in a never-ending war. There's no winning. It's a lose-lose situation. So in stuff like this, you have no choice. You have to pick a third option. I guess in this case, it's just pirate. Captain Krim has become a criminal because he saves people from all of that. We're trying to help as best as we can. All of us on the crew owe him for saving our lives. We need to repay that debt, but it's not like we're captives. At this point, at least half the crew used to be normal farmers and craftsmen like you villagers. No, I had no idea. The captain isn't really a thug and bully after all? I'm only here because of our last raid. Had to run and fast. Saw your island, decided to hide until the pursuit ended. It was our only option. The ambush left us with no food and no escape. Okay, here's my thought of what's going to happen. Call it far-fetched, okay? But remember at the very beginning of the game when there was an introduction showing us how Tetris and whatnot and Mirai had ice powers? Was it the Republic that was going after her? And in the end, what's going to happen is Okay, now this is definitely going farther more than I originally thought it was going to be. So in the end, we're going to defeat the captain and the pirates and help them lay low here, you know, make sure they're good. And when the Republic come to invade, we scare them off and whatnot. We're an independent nation, an independent island which doesn't listen to no one. We let them lay low, saying that the captain and his crew aren't here. They either find out the captain and his crew, or they don't trust us and attack us because they think we're holding them captive because he could get the government or automatically criminal and whatnot. So we're just defending ourselves. We're doing something that's, you know, it's just, you know, it's in that gray zone. But in the end, it's the corruption of the government system and whatnot, which causes whole thing to happen. This is what happens when the government has too much control and you can't do anything. You lose your freedom of speech, freedom of rights, you lose everything. You aren't wealthy and whatnot because you can't contribute to society and really pay the taxes for the big wigs and whatnot. It's over. I'm going to continue on. Deep breath. Land to us has always meant danger. The ocean is vast, and what we consider home, safety. I believe the captain is afraid that the weaker we become, the closer Republic get. That's why he's willing to threaten your village, take as many supplies as possible and flee. No, he's doing it for us, his crew. Back innocence. Leave them with nothing when the Republic is closing in. This isn't his way. Unless he's scared. The crew means everything to a captain. He's nothing without us, and considering what we've been through... Great. I will fight on your side tomorrow, but please, judge him too harshly. Stan, let's get some rest. They need it. Alright. So we're going to make the captain think straight again, and then we're going to form this whole plan and whatnot of the stuff I just said what's going to happen, okay? The next morning! This is going to be the catapult. Did I say catapult or catapult? No difference. Time has come. Does everyone understand their roles? Yes, sir! Very well then, to your places! You're taking quite a risk fighting on the front lines, Marai. Are you certain you're ready? How would you think if I said I wasn't sure? I would think I was a fool for listening to you. What's to understand Krim? Underestimate Krim. I saw the way he carries himself. He's not your run-the-mill vagabond. That's a battle-hardened military man lurking beneath that shady exterior. Understood. And this contraption of yours, Deja, you're certain it functions as intended? They won't know what hit them. That's not why I asked. Please assure me that it will not explode like your last creation. I mean, spontaneous combustion is a possibility, but I'm 99.9% sure. Well, let's call it 95% with a margin error between 10 and 20%. I'll be signing out the way of this one if it's all the same. Don't worry, old man. Deja's the best. Please tell me Deja has a partner that named you. I need that thing to be like deja vu. Yes, we need that. We definitely need deja vu. Is Vivian ready? Indeed. I'll mind. We're on our way. Prepare yourself, everyone. We'll show them what happens when you threaten the good people of New Riverstone. Yeah, it's a lot more pirates than we originally saw. And question, what's up with that Tanuki over there in the corner? What is up with that? Captain, I see goods sitting out on the road ahead. Looks like the Yokos know what's good for them. By goods, you mean walls, right? Stay on your guard. These villagers are not to be taken lightly. The girl with the strange power is a known threat, however unlikely, but the elder. That fellow eyes has seen the words that mankind has to offer. Do not take your eyes off it. Aye, Captain. Wiggly's caving and giving in and giving up. I could do it as good, Scrap. Neville, I'll just bang a few heads together. Green's head returns. I mean, close enough to Greenhead. I'll go that. Mr. Talk. It is everyone's best interest that the village surrenders its good without fight. It is indeed what they do, the no villager to be harmed. Not understood? Aye, Captain. Understood? Aye, Captain. Very well, move out. You got past the first pitfalls. Scum all of them. Permission to attack, Captain. Albeit, permission granted. What you scurvy ribbon scoundrels? Follow my lead. Let's tear these lily-livered landlubbers limb from limb. That's hard to say. Let's tear these lily-livered landlubbers limb from limb. And I say right the first time, but struggle hard to say it the second time. Yeah. These fools dealt their own fate. Serve them right! Take that, pirates! Row while you can! Keep your wits about you! We got them riled up now! Time for phase 2, Deja! Don't let them reach the gates! Fire! Meow! The catapult. Meow! Right! Give me some time to reload! Leave it to me, Deja! Here they come! Tetris time! Ooh, entry. Scarlet test. Well, luck. Wow, give me some bad pieces to start off with. Oh god, I need to clear that immediately. Wait, I turned it. I should not. I'm turning it. I'm going to get shot at. No. Or now. Here. This here. There we go. Took care of that line. Oh, hey, gameplay. Yeah, that's a thing, right? Not just story. There's actual gameplay in this game. Isn't that crazy? Gameplay in my game? Hello. Right, that's... I don't like... I definitely don't like the look of those freaking, you know, targets. It definitely makes me... At least I think I'm definitely in a better situation than I was actually when I actually started this. Then the game is definitely going to give me pieces that are going to screw me over. But hey, square piece, where are you, square piece? I'm looking for you right now. Fine then. I'll wearing B. All right. I have nothing to worry about there. Back in business. Meow. You'll no end to them. Meow. Reloading again, Mirai. I got you covered. More incoming. Garlic Tusk Dancer, Sword Dancer. Here. Man, I actually get to play Tetris. Freaking miracle! If Shark is... If I break a line and it's you, I can possibly stop your attack. Wait, what catapults? Don't ask questions you don't need answers to, okay? Don't ask. I ain't got answers for you. Let's get that heat bonus up and this guy is seriously trying to do an attack, but I'm like, no attack for you. No attack. This is why I don't like power-ups where it's just like, oh, 5 lines high. I like saying, you know, like 3 lines and below. That's my safe spot. What, forget, let's just do a Tetris. Wait, that was a counter hit? I wasn't even trying. Counter! No. Counter ate my stuff. Hey, immediately nice. On, here we go. That should give me heat up. Extra attack. There we go. Ah, there's a... They don't like tall lines, but by having taller lines, I can do more combos. It's a... in lose situation, you know, just do that. Wait, that was D rank, but I felt like I did better than before. I felt like I did better. Game's rating is weird. Oi, Mr. Unduk, look out! No! You gotta do better than that, you pathetic peasants! Did you see that? How did it do that fast? What are we going to do? Not over again. Load up the fire again. Oh my god. Oh no. We knew that was going to happen. Asia? Perhaps 99% mistake. Fall back to position B. We'll regroup and make our stand there. You come. Looks like you're out of tricks. Better bring out the supplies if you know what's good for you. You get nothing. Where's your handler? I want to work with him. Captain will be here soon. You know what? You and me are having a little dance, eh? Do you think you'll be standing there when he gets here? Right! I get to use bombs in this fight against him. Do I get bombs? Did he? What's that wrench doing here? He shouldn't be here. Your choice. This is my fight as much as yours. Listen, you rob this village now. What's to stop you from doing it again and again? It would be the heartless pirates you always said we were. You chose the wrong side, Divian. You think they belong with these peasants? Gah, they're no friends of yours. No friends to a pirate. You fool, you let them use you, and now I get nothing more than a traitor. You pay for your treachery. No one's being used here, Meat Mountain. Oh, if that's so, then let some of their secrets out, did ya? You used to try and destroy us all. Your mouth runs all away with your tongue. Silly little Divian, always the worst crew member on board or off. Yeah, stupid div. I had enough of you three. If anyone's been a thorn in the side of this crew, it's you. This ends now. What? Well, she's all talk now. She got the girl on her side. Like she could deal with Mr. Ondog. Oh, no one taking the first mate down, verified or not. What? Quit your jibber jabber, time to break bones! Here they come! Now for some riveting gameplay that we've all been waiting for. Right? I don't want... Okay, no. I didn't ruin that for me. Okay, son, I should have gotten a thing. At least I know somewhat where my blocks are going. Like I said, somewhat. I don't want that thing. A duel! Yes, it's a duel. There we go. And I don't want him to use his spell attacks. I also want to build up a bit, actually. I feel like that would be my best bet, but every time I try to build up, he has something else in mind. As long as I keep canceling his attacks, honestly, just a joke. Like, what's happening? Did he actually hit me? Wait, what's up with those crystal things? If I can remember what buttons I'm pushing, this is what happens when I think. Bombs. I was about to use that straight piece. There we go. I killed him when I couldn't even see. All hands on deck. Defeat first mate Odin. Who needs to see? Hell, that A rank and I beat him when dusted. As long as you remember your board, you're perfectly fine and safe. Oh, I don't remember my board. I just put the pieces where I feel like it's right. That's my secret. Now, as I was saying, where's your precious captain? On Dog's down? I don't believe it. She's too much for all of us! Ugh. No one else has to suffer on Dog. Just take me to your captain, now! I ain't beaten yet. That was a cheap shot. I'm just getting started. Right, look out! I'm going to make an exception of you, girl. This is what happens when we cross a man like first mate on deck. Stand down, Mr. On Deck. I know the pun is on deck, but I don't want to say that. Captain, I ain't got her against the ropes. Once she's gone, they're helpless. Captain, I need to talk to you. This was a traitor. Ain't no words for traitors. Just cold steel. It's still on deck. Your work here is done. Escort the wounded back to the ship. Leave the rest to me. Captain! That was not a request, Mr. On deck. Go. There's something to say, Vivian. I see you're standing shoulder to shoulder with these people. No doubt your work would be of some value. Isn't the way, Captain. The way? Attacking a village to take what is theirs? It isn't the way. Your needs come first, Vivian. I have my crew to think of. I have you to think of. Tommy, I'm just like these people. A villager, harrowing from the powerful hands of the Republic, carrying through our village. Everything. I could have left the tusk many moons ago, but I stayed. Stayed despite the rest of the crew treatment. I stayed because I believe in you, and what you stood for, and what you were doing. Done. This doesn't need to be done. This is just what the Republic does. The Republic are to blame for this. It's they who forced my hand. Get it, Vivian. There's no talking this out. Step aside. No, wait. Who's counting on me? I cannot fail them. Which crew, Krim? The pirate-thirsting pirates or the struggling refugees? What would you know about that, girl? What would you know of the world beyond these shores? Not much, but I know a tyrant when I see one. Tyrant? Those would be your last words. Now this is the real duel. I have too many people to pay on me. Don't expect me to hold anything back. That's my line! It's a duel! That was an interesting first piece. Heart. Hey, that was a regular attack. Huh, you're attacking sloppy. You're leaving yourself wide open. Alright, he's trying to hit your vital points. Better clear his tiles before he can hit me again. I already realized that gimmick. You know what? Let's just do that. And then more freaking... I mean, at least I know what those things are called, vital points, and I was right to be afraid of them. Oh god, that's more. I think stop that at the moment. Here. Hey, I can't stop this attack. 100 Fist? Okay, that's an attack name. Doesn't fit. And that auto drop just, you know, they're lying from me. Alright, that works. I can't get rid of this bottom tile. But if I keep my blocks away from over there, I should be fine, right? This. I mean, that actually hurt me doing that. Because I'm like, one side... I'm not used to this. I am not used to that. Oh god, I don't like the look of that. I like the look of it. Can I stop him? Can I stop him from powering up? This isn't even his final form yet. Did he power up? Typhoon's gift? Oh god. Go ahead and try strike me now. You'll see what these fists can do. That's so ferocious. Maybe I shouldn't attack him until he changes. There's actual strategy? Until he changes stance? Oh god. Okay. Over. I can now strike him. Oh god. This. I'll just take the blow, I guess, in this case. Make things a bit worse for myself. If I only have a freaking square piece, that would have been... Tactics in my Tetris game? Who said you could have tactics in my Tetris game? What do you think, this is Final Fantasy? Okay, what's up with all those straight pieces right there? That was nice and all, but... Alright, who's going to hit me? I didn't get all messed up. Here... This is his strategy. Ruin my pieces so I can't do anything. I know he's going to blow up some more, but I'm going to accept it. In this case, that's going to actually help me out, I think. Clear line right there. Like, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line. Like, you know what? There, that should help me out. Wow. I mean, I know I can still do my fire blow attacks, but for that, I need to actually, you know, actually clear a lot of lines at once to make it actually worth it. This might hurt. Wait, what? I'm trying to put pieces there, but it's like, no, you can't put pieces there. There, I used my food thing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I attacked them when I shouldn't have. That's what? Or difficulty retry. What do you think this is? Sparking Zero? No, we don't do that here. This ain't no freaking Great Ape Vegeta. And ain't nothing going to change my mind. Oh, we don't do that Sparking Zero either. Yeah, I know you don't. We don't do that ever. Completely agreed. We don't do that. After all, what does a Saiyan have if he doesn't have his pride? Riddle me this. A Saiyan has nothing without his pride. I mean, I'm not a Saiyan, but I'm just saying. This one starts to get more annoying when he destroys my lines and I can't do complete lines. Oh god. Targets. For those targets ASAP. Ain't going to happen, Chief. Hey, that was actually a lot of damage right there. I did not need to do that. Just a button to give me the power up, but when I didn't want it. There we go. Is that his counter? That was his counter stance, wasn't it? And I was attacking, I think. Oh, this is his counter stance. Now I definitely don't want to be attacking. The game is like, you know, Tetris is too easy. Let's make it so you have to pay attention to the screen and other stuff at once. That's what the game would love for you to do. Didn't that just drop his health to 0? But he's a boss. So he deserves to have a second phase. If we have a second phase in this game. I'm not attacking right now. I don't feel like a good time to attack. And now it does. Oh, no, that was a good amount. I think I got this down. The first fight was just a warm-up, you know. I see the red thing around him. I ain't touching him. Honestly. Here we go. Oh god, I messed that up. But guess what? I can still recover. See, I recovered. Captain of Scarlet Tusk. Defeat Boreas Crim. I even messed up that piece and I got it. If I was immature, I'll be like, yeah, these nuts. Look who actually won, Captain Crim. But you know, that's not my style. I yield. You have bested me. Hey, you don't mean it, Captain. Done? Just like that? Whew. What a fight. Remember who you were. Remember who we are. This wasn't the way from the start. Down you knew it wasn't. Hi, Vivian. I remember, Vivian. No. It's never my wish to bring harm to these people. But the other defeat we suffered, the starvation we endured. So blind about our misfortune that I nearly put this village through the same fate. Deeply careful. Allow me to gather my crew and order them away from your village. Acceptable. I did all the fight. Attack. Huh? What did you just say? Well, Captain, I know. What does that mean for you and your crew exactly? It means that so again. What about your food shortage? Not like you can farm on a boat, right? Have a plan? Must be a better way for this. Indeed, there is, Mirai. We weren't going to let them take our food willingly, no, against our will, but we can still give them a little bit of food so as not to worst case scenario. That way, they can still escape on the ship and, try luck somewhere else. You, we'll bring your captain back here quickly now. I must speak with him. Push me off your doorstep, only invite me back in. What are your intentions? If you guys were that hungry, you should have just asked us and avoided this whole fiasco in the first place. Or some kind of just rude, so help me. No joke, Captain. They offered me nothing but kindness. Even after they caught me snooping around their storage. Their hearts are good. They would have given us food if we asked. The right way. This might not be a big shot mainland city, but New Riverstone can afford to feed more than itself. That's why we, built the storehouse. They'll kick your asses because you threatened us and destroyed that guardhouse. Excuse Mariah, you do have a little bit of filthy mouth. Even after all that, we don't turn away from people in need. Even if you are ready to sell our stuff. Not that heartless. Vivian, sorry. Forgive your foolish cat. Girl, Mariah was it? I'm not worthy of kindness you and your people are offering, but my crew. People. You're starving. It's only be scraps. We'll accept them. Thank you. We can do more than that, isn't that right, Sid? I trust you, Mariah. While I have witnessed his action, I do believe the captain's words to be true. But you must understand that while we chat away, just moments ago we were scrabbling to protect our homes from invaders. Invaders under the orders of this man before you. I witnessed the captain's right-hand attempt to put you down right before my very eyes. The other villagers would work tirelessly to defend their homes at grave risk. We may show mercy, but not just wipe all this away with a single gesture. Yeah, they're still pirates. You could have been killed. I really leave the island together. Everyone! Every right to be mad, be angry. I make no excuse for my actions, but the crew was under my strict command. They only did as I ordered, and they have faith that I will lead them on the right path. Do not give your aid to me, for I do not deserve it. For them, they are much like you. I ask nothing but for myself, but I beg that you help. I must ask, what do you all believe should be done with these pirates? Simple course of action would be ordering them off our shores, never to return. But to what fate do we doom them if we do so? Cast them adrift to starve at sea, to be eaten themselves by the crows and sharks. Or perhaps they suffer capture from their adversaries, in which their weakened states suffer far worse than they've ever been before. Is that what we wish upon them? All for our own peace of mind? Oh God, Sid, now that you said that, the villagers are going to feel guilty. If they were so nice, they would be fine with that, but no. You purposely chose those words to make us feel guilty, even though we were the victims in all of this. You're like, they might have attacked us first, but they're still people in the end of the day. You want to send these people off to die? Or are you willing to give them a helping hand so they could start anew? After all, they were villagers, just like us before, so they had a rough life. They're just looking for a chance to, start a second life. Well, you put it that way, that's not an ideal situation at all. Was it just sharks? Hey, I suggest a truce then. If only until they're able to get back on their feet and off this island. The captain and his crew will work with us to repair the damages, harvest our crops, and whatever we see fit to restore our home and peace of mind to its former state. In turn, we will offer a share of our food and supplies, but they may begin to regain their strength. Good. But mark my words, Captain. We will suffer no tomfoolery. With cooperation, we can help one another and reap the fruits of our combined labor. My people should feel honored and proud, not only for taking a stand for their livelihoods and pride, but also for extending their hearts and kindness to others. Well then, Captain, does that sound fair to you? Oh, Mr. Sid really does sound like a captain. I told you! Aye, Mr. Sid. I'm grateful for your forgiveness. I hope this is a new beginning for us all. I hope so as well. I'm convinced all that was wounded in moments of strife. I said better myself, Master Sid. Oh no, that's Sid. He's the mayor here, but he definitely has some sort of, backstory that. 2 weeks later. Captain Krim, it is good of you to join us. Thank you for the invitation. I trust my crew has been of use to you. More use in the field than their own battleship, Indeed, they are. I'm surprised just how useful they are considering their pedigree. As I said, their crew are from villages just like this. Crew of Tusk has skill of land, not just of Take Tyrone, for example. His knowledge of healing is second to none. If you let him, he'll bend your ear for hours on how to end about medical research. Like you bend your knee to dry stock scrub. Freaking old deck. He's one guy I don't mind if we banish him. Just banish him, you know. Let him survive off the land and whatnot. He's a pain in the butt. First mate, is there something you would like to add? No, Captain. Right, yes. Well, you can see, you put your crew members to good use both out in the field and in the village. I dare say we won't be needing them for much longer. They made short work of the task we've given them. I trust there have been no differences of opinions between my crew and your people. Remarkably, not one single member of our community has come to me with any problems. I must say, I do not recognize any of your crew from the altercations previously. Wait, no one recognizes crew here neither. You have to excuse my first mate. He has some upsetting news recently. This on deck, perhaps you would like make yourself useful and help out with some heavy lifting while I continue this discourse with our friend Sid. I ain't one of those peasant folks for. Do what your captain says, or you do 10 days in the brig. Mr. On deck, is that clear? I said, is that clear? Aye, Captain. Is there a problem, Captain Krim? No, nothing consequent. An old sea dog like Mr. On deck gets a little salty when he's been on dry land for too long. More than just salty and whatnot. But you know what? It seems like a good place to actually end the episode. I mean, we have new temporary allies, the pirates are helping us out and whatnot. And we can take a look around, you know, as I do my ending talk. But first of all, if you enjoyed this video, okay, time for the cringe stuff, as I always say this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe, you know, spread the video around so people can, you know, only see one side of things. These pirates, they're actually good people. They can be helpful. It's good to see both sides' perspective before you make a decision. That is very important after all. You only get one side and listen to the other, you don't know what you could be missing. They could be lying. They could be telling the truth. You have no idea unless you get both sides' perspective. That's the important part, is that Vivian is proper our friend. Yeah, Vivian is definitely our friend. She is. But I'm going to go look for her. Does she have her own house? That's Patty's house. You know what? Eric's house. Shouldn't be surprised if she's up here. It's gonna be empty because I never decorate. Oh well, but like I said, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video, and I will try to actually finish streaming. Well, try to stream a little bit more often, because like I took like a 2-week break or something like that. Man, work can really get to you when it adds up, and this week doesn't look like it's going to get any lighter, but I felt like I can make this week actually work. It might be more work than normal for me, but hey, that's neither here nor there. This is streaming, and at work, this ain't work. This is enjoyment. This is fine. This is fun. This is to relieve stress, and hey, who doesn't love a good Tetris game, right? What song shall be our ending song? Huh, Pirate? There's pirates on the island. We just tell them to shut up or something? Let's see here. I can't choose. I want you to. It had to be for battle. Fine then. I'm going to find a place for the ending song before I end the stream, okay? I am going to find a place. Let's go to, I don't know, Heatwave Coast. Come on, let the music be good. No, this doesn't have the right vibes. I need something with the right vibes, the right feels. This peak. Oh, yes, perfect place. Hell yeah, I love the trumpets in this song. So yeah, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
the trumpets!